Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, leave us a comment also on what you think we should change. So I've seen a lot of ladies. I think Bolt and even Uber, they introduced a lady drive, and they gave our women a chance to drive, also to earn within the taxi industry, which is also a good thing. And this video is not about attacking women, but I'm going to talk about why you should not take an advice from our lady drivers. Please, some of the few things I feel like our ladies are ahead of us or sometimes are backwards. This is not about attacking ladies who are driving, but also remember, sometimes it depends on the teacher. You might go for an advice from a lady, but you will find a lady who understands the business very well. But also you might go for a man who does not understand or very weak when it comes to financial strategies. So at some point, but these are the few reasons I feel women sometimes will not give you a clear picture of what is happening on the ground. Number one, their bills and your bills are different. As you always know, in Africa, our women, almost every woman has a man, and even if the woman is single, at some point they have someone behind them. So most women, according to my understanding, these women are they don't depend, they don't have bigger bills like men. Most men, I've said most, not all. Most men, you will realize, according to African mentality, men pay bills almost 100%. 100% of their bills. So if you take an advice from a lady, she'll tell you that I pay my bills, I do this, and the business is good. That lady, if he goes back with 1,000, also the man comes with 1,000 from the other job or other business. That means they have 2,000. As a man, if you are paying your bills 100%, that means if you have 1,000, if your bills are 1,500 per day, you are less by 500, and no one will help you because sometimes you have a housewife. So that means if you take an advice from a lady who has someone, who has his husband or a boyfriend who is supporting him on bills, that means you will be lying to yourself. That's number one. I feel like men carry the biggest luggage than women, according to African mentality. This is now beyond us. We are not the one who set these things. We were born and we found things going the same way, and we are following them. So it is a common thing. Maybe you may find one or two women who have their bills on their head 100%, but they are not so many. So that means if you take that advice from the lady, an Uber advice from the lady, you will realize that you are taking it from the wrong person. Find an advice from someone. But if she's a lady who understands everything and also trying to put herself into your system as a man, also to understand that you are raising a family, you have a, most women, they don't have so many people. Even those who are asking for their money from women, they are very few. Their children, mostly their children and their mothers. This is where women are always. The remaining circle, they just come once. But as a man, sometimes the black tax is always on your neck. Your family and your children and wife 100%. Your bills are always 100%. And if you are a lazy man, sometimes you go from Pango Kando. Now you add more salt on that wound. So this makes me feel like taking an advice from women, lady drivers, sometimes it's a bit challenging. It may lead you to problems in future. Number two, they have support from their men. Yes, most ladies have support from their men, and I think I've talked about it. Wako na support, yani kila mwanamke kuna tu venye wanapata ka support. So wewe kama una feel you want to take an advice from that person, remember, every man, even me, every man, in most men, when your woman has a business that can support the family, like tuseme bibi anauza nguo, he's doing anything, selling clothes, selling anything, but that money always rotate within your house. Every man will support that business dearly with all his heart. a man will support that business 100%. So that means if a lady, just like me, if a lady driver has a problem and he's a married woman, and that man always support the family on fees, rent, or anything in that house, or food. If the lady has a problem with the tires or even the battery, if the man is stable, the man will support 100%. Atakwambia, babe, acha nikuwekee hii. But what about you as a man? Nobody. It's not easy. Also, ladies have a lot of ways of earning, and I'm very sure, even when it comes to tipping in this business, I believe it is very easy to tip a woman than tipping a man. It is very, very easy. But also don't forget about tipping. Don't forget, most of our clients are ladies. Ladies hate each other. They are not friendly to each other. So that also may lead to low tipping to ladies. So that's also something. I'm just trying to look at both sides. I'm not trying to lean on one side. I'm trying to find both sides. Advantage, disadvantage. So also number 3 on this one is black tax. They focus on their kids and parents mostly their mothers. Most women, they only focus on their mothers. Most women focus on their mothers a lot. Women love their mothers, and that tells you that once he sends something to the mother and the children are clean and going to a better school, the woman is set and done. And like you as a man, you always have your siblings, your father, your mother, and even some people from the family of your wife. Sometimes they call, sometimes they ask for money, and also sometimes your wife forces some expenses so that she can send. Even if you have a housewife, she will raise some money within the budget to send something to her family. That tells you that your bills as a man are a bit higher than a lady. And also when a lady is single, if you want to take advantage of a single ladies, as single ladies take their bills 100%, you will realize that when the lady is single, the family respect her. The family, the society, they respect her and they understand her very well. That means even the black tax will always reduce because they feel like he's carrying the load of a man. So that means even if she's a single lady in this business, that woman is not in the same, does not have the same biz like you, the man. So if you take an advice from such a person, sometimes you might lose. You may end up losing some of the serious ideas that you should get in full, or information in full, because she'll tell you, I'm good. But maybe wherever he has a serious challenge that she cannot solve, the husband chips in, the mother chips in, the father chips in, the boyfriend chips in. But most men, it's not easy. As a man, if someone chips in, as always, it is money that you have borrowed. Women can be given 100% for free. But to a man, you will have to give it back to your brother or even your sister if they support you. So this makes it very difficult for men. And at some point, I think taking an Uber advice from women sometimes make no sense, and you may lose some important ideas before you join. And also the last but not least, whether the lady is a married lady or she's a housewife, at some point I feel like women don't work 100%. They don't work full time. I'm very sure, according to my understanding, because I always try to put myself within their shoe. Wherever I talk about someone, even the apps, I always try to put myself within their shoe on what they can do and what they can't do. So to women, I feel like they don't work full time, because as a housewife, women love something like being clean, number one. They take care of their house, and even if she has a house girl, at some point there are some things that women do for themselves. And with this job, like me, sometimes I do like 15 hours non-stop. 15. After 15 hours, you get home to sleep, nothing else. Even making these videos sometimes is very tough for me, and it's a 10 minutes 15 minutes video. But now with that fatigue on you as a man. What about the women? They also have the same. So for the lady, since they love their housework and all that, for a lady, she will have to work like 8 hours or even 10, and then go home and do some of her best work, the job she likes so much. So that makes it difficult for a lady to work 100%. Sometimes the baby is sick. Most women don't give their children to house girls to take them to hospital. So it is the mother that always takes children to hospital. That gives you, that shows that this lady will not work 100% full time on that day. So sometimes if you take an advice from this lady, she may mislead you as a man or as a lady who is in need of working full time. She will advise you on short time or part time, but not full time. So you have to be very, very careful when you are taking advice from a lady driver. There are a lot of things, and also they have a lot of favors. Women have, according to our culture, they have a lot of favors from everyone. Even me, I favor women. Everyone favors women, the old men, everyone. So that tells you that their challenges are not our challenges. Their challenges are not other people's challenges. They have their own challenges, and sometimes what they call challenge to you is not a challenge. You understand? To you, what a lady calls a challenge sometimes is not a challenge according to you. So you have to understand this very well before you take an advice from a lady driver or any financial support. Even in any business, I feel taking an advice from a lady sometimes makes it difficult for you as a man, because kama ni duka, any shop, even if they are selling clothes or anything, akishindwa kulipa rent, the man, mzee wake anaweza support. Kama hiyo kitu inawasaidia kwa nyumba, atasema huyu mwanamke amenisaidia sana, hii duka inatusaidia sana, inatusupport, nikisota napata fare ya kwenda job. The man will chip in boldly. But for a man, it's not easy. It is you and you alone. So that's why their business even grow faster. The world favors them, men favors them, and also men support them unconditionally without anything like you will return this money. We just support. So it seems like it's a bit easy for women than men at some point, according to our cultures, according to African mentality, according to what we know. So if you take an advice from a lady, or you are being motivated by a lady in a business, it won't be easy for you. It won't be easy for you. Hata ukiangalia kwa mtandao, everything they are ahead of us. Na hata mkiachana sasa ndio better. Watu watamfavor full time. In 1 hour kuna followers wangapi? So ladies have that luck. I don't know whether it's luck or it's something that is there within us. So even in courts, everywhere they have wako ahead. The world favors them than us. Hello guys, please subscribe to our channel. Here you will get a lot of advice on what to do. And to my explanation, I think I'm just someone with a camera ready to help a brother, and also to give the clear challenges on the ground on what I do. And this does not mean that you should not invest. High risk, high return if you are an investor. So don't be afraid of investing. Don't be afraid of doing what you want to do, but do your due diligence and join. And if possible, even find a financial advisor with what you get from me. Tell them that I've been told this car, in this business, it's 1,500 per day. I'm investing almost $1 million on this car, but I will be receiving 1,500 per day, which is 9,000 per week. And they work 24 days like that. Just give you a financial advice so that you will find the best and more, because I'm just opening your eyes on this business and what to expect. Hello guys, please subscribe and thank you.